No, I think that we need to be disappointed, but not. I'm into the people that are to be disappointed and with the players because the final result was a negative result for us. I think that especially I watched the game, and I think that we lost a big chance, not only to draw but to get 3 points. And when happened this type of situation, and you have to be a bit upset because when you have the possibility to get 3 points, you have to do it. Then we are talking about a loss in the last 2 minutes. For this reason, we have to be upset, me, the players, and the club. But football is a good experience. Don't forget last season and in all games in Europe we lost against Pacos Ferreira, against Vitesse, against Mura, and then we drew against Rennes. But we risked a lot also to lose against Rennes. It means that maybe we have to do something more in the future, especially because now we are in Champions League. Before we were in Conference League. I think we did a really good step, an important step forward, but now we have to show that we deserve to stay there. They are not player undroppable. This has to be very clear. They are not player undroppable. Because, and if I tell this, it's only to try to help my players and to try to avoid injuries, to try to have a player at the top of the form and to have a good performance. And if I'm telling this only to protect my players and to give them the possibility to be in every moment at the top. Then you know very well, you can play one game well, another so and so, another you can score, another not. And my task is to try to protect my player and to protect the team, and also to find the right way to have a good result. Don't forget that sometimes when you don't start with some players, it means that during the game you have this player into in the possibility to use him during the game. But I repeat, if we want to continue to play this for competition, especially repeat Champions League, because it's different to play Europa League and Conference League, because Europa League and Conference League can give you the possibility in the group stage to make rotations, and then also if you drop a bit of the quality in the start 11, maybe you can win the same. In Champions League are always massive game, and for this reason I need to have all the players available. All my players has to be available for the rotation, to be in every moment ready when I call them to play and to play well for the team, for the club, for the fans, for everybody. First of all, I'm really pleased because when my players, the national team call my players, and we are really proud because it means that we are working very well, and we are trying to help the players to go with the national team. In this case, for Eric, was a really good achievement for him, but what I can only tell him that is to be a point of start, that he has to gain the possibility to go at the World Cup, especially in this month and a half that we have before the World Cup, to continue to play well, to have a good performance, to show that he has a really good stability, that he is a reliable player, and only what I can tell him is only this: to continue this way, to continue to work hard, and to have this concentration. No? And for the rest, I think my staff and I, but the teammates are very happy for this call in the national team. But I think we are talking about a player that he has a lot of versatile, and he's a player that he can play in the center with when you defend a 3 at the back. He can play 4 at the back like central defender, but at the same time he can play also as a pivot, as number 4. And you can see during the game also, especially when we are going to build up, and we use him, and he become a midfielder. We are talking about a really good player that, in my opinion, he has grown a lot, physically, mentally, in his mind, and you can see a player that now is he knows his capacity, is that now he's an important player. But as you know very well, football change quickly the situation, and he has to continue in this way with his humility, and with this, to be humble, to continue to work very hard, to continue to have the right ambition, the right desire to be an important player. And it's up on him about this. And for me, for sure, I'll push him always, but not only him. I try to push my single player to give more and more and more. But you know very well that you have to try in every game to get a win. This has to be our mentality, and for this reason you have to understand that when we lose, we are totally in the opposite side, and for this reason I think that we have to feel, we need to be a bit angry, and to try to have a good reaction, because and now we have the possibility to play another game in Premier League. For us it's important to get a win, but at the same time you know that you are going to play against Leicester, that the table in this moment for me is not fair for them, because we are talking about a really good team, a really good squad. We are talking about Brendan Rodgers, that is a really good manager that won in his career, and for this reason we have to pay great attention.